how do you exit the matrix? How do you exit this matrix? Well, first of all, it helps to understand what do I mean by the matrix. Because one way of thinking about the matrix is the economical matrix, right? Like, bro, how do I make my own living? How do I be my own boss? How do I do this, right? That's one way. But the matrix that I'm talking about here is the greater picture matrix, the matrix of life, the matrix of Earth, the matrix of the physical universe. That's what I'm talking about, right? The matrix, the by virtue of being alive in it, you're in it. So the only way you escape it really is when you die. The moment of death is you're basically changing radio frequencies and you escape the matrix. However, due to the system that we are currently undergoing, the system of reincarnation, and by the way, reincarnation is not only a belief held in Buddhism and Hinduism. It actually is held in many shamanic traditions, in ancient tribal traditions, and it was also a part of the early Christian teachings. That's what a lot of people don't know. Jesus taught reincarnation. Anyway, that's another story. Due to the system of reincarnation that we are undergoing, even when you die, it seems that you pop into a vagina again, almost right back in again. So, you know, how long do you want to keep playing this game? I mean, it's fun. I like it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's magnificent. I mean, look at this. Really, like, oh, wow, it's incredible. It's incredible, man. You know, the planet that we're in is incredible. But, you know, it can be very tiresome. And the games that we've created, this civilization game, the industrial game, this socioeconomic matrix. Now, it's sort of, you know, this is all the bigger matrix, just being here on this physical dimension in this physical universe. That's the matrix I'm talking about. But there's like matrices within the matrix. So there's like the socioeconomical matrix, which is, you know, having to get a job, having to pay your bills, being a member of society, right? And being part of that economical system, that socio-economical system, society, right? In other words. And most of us are part of that. I am part of that. It can be very tiresome. And especially with the way we have everything set up right now, most of it is fucked up. Let's just face the facts here. But I'm talking about exiting the matrix. Okay, so how long do you want to keep doing this? I mean, there are other beautiful realities out there. If you've ever done astral projection, you went to the astral realm. Oh, there are, you know, magnificent, totally blissful, ecstatic realms out there. It's absolute ecstasy that can't really be matched here. You know, it's very difficult. You know, this seems very mundane, very ordinary to these realms, to these blissful, ecstatic realms. And really, like, do you want to keep playing this? Or there are other realms, and, you know, maybe you ought to be unstuck from here. Well, that's what we're all trying to do here. We're trying to essentially now, we get caught up in this game, right? It's like, you know, we get lured into it. Now we're playing it, and now you got to finish the game. It's like it's like that's the agreement you have with the God consciousness, right? It's like, all right, you start a game, you gotta finish it. But here's the thing, you will finish it. You're programmed to finish it. You're programmed to graduate, if you will. So, how do we get out of this? How do you exit the matrix? Well, I'm gonna quote my friend Akash here, who's just started a YouTube channel, and I'll feature him on my channel. He's a brother and a very fucking intelligent, smart, genius guy. Okay, so shout out to you, my brother Akash. And when he's there, you guys will see what I'm talking about. He told me one time that Earth is a school of forgiveness. That we come here to forgive, to let go. So, if you want to exit this thing, if you want to exit this matrix, if you want to end the samsara cycle, if you want to stop this birth, death, birth, death, birth, death, birth, death, with only the transition time in between, and if you want to go and explore other games and be other places and experience more joy and more ecstasy, then my personal opinion, and this is just my personal opinion, because, you know, Buddha, for example, would tell you to do that, to end the samsara cycle, is stop, you know, attaching, which, I mean, there's unbelievable truth to that. Stop attaching and desire. My personal opinion is, and this is just an opinion, forgive and let go. Forgiveness. Most of us come back again due to some karmic bonds that are unfinished. Let's say because of unfinished business. You know, like you weren't loving to your sister in a past life, so now she's your sister again, or maybe she's your mom in this life, and you have the karma's playing itself out. So unless you forgive your sister in the past life, now she may be your mother or your sister again. Unless you forgive her, unless you love her, you'll come back and do it again the next life. And she has to do the same thing as well. It has to be a mutual thing. If you do it on your part, then you maybe don't have to come back anymore to fulfill this karmic bond, this unfinished business. But most of us come back here because of unfinished business. That's what I think. You know, and your unfinished business, look for your family, immediate family members, look for your immediate friends and the immediate people that are into your life, that come into your life. You know, people just make their way into your life when you look at it. Like if you look at your best friends right now, they just made their way into your life. You don't even know how. Well, that's because it's meant to be, and we tend to circulate around the same souls, the same streams of consciousness, if you will. You know, they call it soul family. So most of us come back here because of unfinished business. We gotta finish the business. We just gotta finish the business. I really think so. So by forgiving, the school of forgiveness, as my friend Akash would say, Earth is a school of forgiveness. By letting go, by forgiving, and you have to let go for you, because, you know, again, you're just gonna keep coming back again and again. If you hold resentment, this is an intention-based game, meaning you can't fuck around with the universe. You can't fuck around with the God consciousness, man. You can't do that shit, because it's your intention. The God consciousness reads your intention, right? So if you don't really forgive and you hold resentment towards someone else, yeah, God consciousness knows that, and you're gonna have to come back and clear your heart. You know, it's forgiveness. It's essentially you're clearing your heart. That's what we come here now. We get stuck in this game. We keep doing it. Our hearts get blackened, you know, incarnation after incarnation, because of the tiresome nature and the grindy nature of this game. You know, this is a tough place to be in, man. Earth is hardcore adventure type game. This is, you know, this is not for the faint-hearted. This is not for the faint-hearted. And when you're out of here, man, when you get the fuck out of here, trust me, you're gonna be elite soul. You're gonna be at elite level, because you're gonna be like, oh fuck, that soul graduated from Earth. He graduated from Earth. She graduated from Earth. What the fuck? Holy shit, you better recognize, motherfucker. I graduated from Earth. And that's how it is. This is a tough place. And we blacken our hearts here, so we have to whiten them. And that's how we're gonna get out of here. That's my personal opinion. By forgiving, by letting go. Forgive all the people in your life. Forgive your dad for beating the shit out of you. Forget your mom for not loving you enough. You know, forget your friend for stabbing you in the back. And you might be righteous. Your friend might have indeed stabbed you in the back. Your father might have indeed, you know, been very, very, very unkind to you. Your mom might have not loved you enough. Okay, you have some reason, you know, it's not like you're making that up. Yeah, you have, like your friend stabbed you in the back. You gave him some money and he stabbed you in the back. You know, he didn't give you the money back, for example, right? How many people out there are like that? They're holding grudges, resentment. And there's that righteousness that comes with it. It's like, you know, I trusted him with my money and you know, he just stabbed me in the back like that. You don't do that. You know, that's not right. It's like, yeah, what you're saying makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Nobody should do that. But it happened. It is what it is. Do you still want to come back here with this resentment in you and keep doing this again? Just forgive. Let go. Forgive them. And yeah, because this is an intention-based, everything's intention-based, you can't fake that shit. You can't fake it, okay? The universe, God will know. The God consciousness, the force will know. You will know. Did you really forgive that person? Did you really let go? Did you still hold resentment in your heart? The heart cave it's all written there. So it's there. It knows. Your heart knows. Because if you forgive anybody, let me put it to you this way. If you actually forgive someone, let's say you have a friend and you know your friend stabbed you in the back, how you know you forgive them is then if you see them in person, you'll give them a hug and you'll be there in the present moment with them and you'll inquire about their life, what's going on with them in the present moment, and you will not feel resentment here. You will not feel anxiety here. You will feel at peace when you see this person. You will feel at peace when you talk to this person, and you will be present with them because you have truly and genuinely in your heart let go. And when you do that, you'll be present with this person. Hey man, how's it going? How you doing? How's your life? How's your daughter? You know, how's your family? How is this? How is that? Because you would have let go and you would be there in the present moment with your friend if you see them again. And you would be peaceful and harmonious. And that's how you know you forgive someone. That's how you know you let go of it. When you think of that person, you no longer have an anxiety here. You're breathing. Watch your breathing. If you think of a person and the person makes you go like this, you have some more forgiving and letting go to do. Plain and simple. You might think I've let go and forget, but if you think of that person and you're like, watch your breathing. If you're like that, then that person still gives you anxiety. That person still gives you negative feelings, negative vibes. And maybe go into meditation some more and really clear up your heart and really picture them in your heart. Accept them, accept the situation for what it is, accept everything that happened. And if you want to take it even to the next level, and this is to go even beyond, then you actually love that person. In your heart, in your third eye, in your pineal, you love that person. If you want to take it to the next level, the next Super Saiyan level, okay? But I think it's good enough if you just clear up your heart and let go of it, truly, genuinely, be peaceful, be harmonious with what happened, be peaceful and harmonious with that person, and be there with them in the present moment. I think that's when you know you're forgiven, that's when you know you've let go, and now your ties, your attachments to this Maya, to this illusion, to this simulation, to this beautiful, hardcore adventure game are lessened. It's our attachments. See, in a way, what I'm saying actually goes along pretty well with what Buddha says. It's our attachments that keep us stuck to this game. And one of the biggest attachments is our resentments. That's an attachment. I resent you. I'm attached to a memory. You're attached to a memory. You're attached to an event. You're attached to a circumstance. You're attached to a certain version of that person. You know, that person might have been a sleazeball then. That person might no longer be a sleazeball. He might still be a sleazeball. But nevertheless, you're attached. And it's our attachments that keep us death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. Keep us coming back here. And it's our karma. Our karma means action, right? That's what karma means. So it's all these actions, right? The resentments is an action. This is an action. Your heart takes actions. We always think of action as this, right? Physical. But your heart takes actions. And this is an action when you resent. And you're here because of it. But by just letting go, forgiveness, clearing up your heart, not for the other person, for you, right? I mean, everybody's gonna get out of this game eventually, but I mean, you can't fuck with other souls. Like, that's up to them when they want to get out and leave. That's up to them when they realize they have to forgive and let go. But it's for you. It's for you. You let go and you forgive for you. So this Maya, this matrix, can have less and less of a grip on you, right? And you can just enjoy it in the moment. It's a beautiful place, and you're good to go from there, right? So that's my opinion on how to exit this matrix. You know, I've really heard some very interesting, let's say. I don't want to call them crazy. Nothing's crazy in my world anymore. Everything is possible. I've heard some theories that, you know, you're not supposed, when you die, you're not supposed to go to the white light. You're supposed to go to the void. The white light is a trick. But I don't know how true that is. And I can't say, but I can say, as long as you hold love in here, as long as you hold this forgiveness, the letting go, the peace, the harmony, you'll know what to do when you die, right? You'll know what to do. Or even if you have to come back again, at least you make great progress by forgiving and letting go. Now you have less attachments here, less karma. So the next time you come back, you even have less and less to deal with, right? So yeah, like, I mean, when you see a person that's absolutely stressed out of their mind and their relationships are going haywire, yeah, that person has a lot of karma to deal with at the moment. And when you see someone who's really genuinely peaceful and harmonious, but they're still here, incarnating here, that means that person has dealt greatly with a lot of these resentments, and they've done a great deal of letting go, and perhaps there's still more to let go of. That's why they're here, right? So yeah, that's about it, guys. God bless you all. Let's keep playing together here and keep helping one another level up and level up and level up and level up until we don't have to come and play anymore, because we finished the game. Then we can go play other games, right? You know, that's it. Just go play other games, man. Right? There's other beautiful games out there. I mean, this is really beautiful, magnificent. I am absolutely in awe of how beautiful it is and how it really is a tiny little thing of what is out there. The beauty, the magnificence, the ecstasy, the awe that is out there. And so I personally would like to finish playing this game, the sooner the better. And let's help one another so we can go play other games. God bless you all. I love every single one of you, but don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.